Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Here we go, doing it once again, another magic review. I use my hands a lot. I hope you don't get motion sickness. Today we're looking at a new one. This is Feather Thru coin from Gleason, manufactured by Kueppers. You can buy this at hocus-pocus.com. What is Feather Thru coin? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like, right? It's Feather Thru coin. And if you want to see a performance of this, I did a Magic Orthodoxy short. You can go out there and find it on the interwebs. I'm doing some performances now. Many of you have asked for that, and so I'm doing them as shorts. So anything I can fit into a 60-second routine, I'll throw that up there. And you can find that by just searching Magic Orthodoxy shorts or hashtag shorts, hashtag Magic Orthodoxy, either way. This one I kind of did with a little bit of humor. I had an old doctor's costume from Halloween, and I said I was doing surgery. That was what I came up with for a routine, because I'm sticking something into something. There's penetration, there's cutting involved, and so I thought that'd be funny. I have some other costumes. I do have other costumes. I'm trying to figure out how I can work those in. Like the one I'm thinking about right now is Indiana Jones. So I have an Indiana Jones costume. I have a really good one, actually. And Chris Ramsey did this too. Chris Ramsey did he did an Indiana Jones themed video once, but my costume's way better than his. Way better. You hear me, Chris Ramsey? Indiana Jones cosplay challenge. But if you could think of a trick, I don't know, what trick would you put with an Indiana Jones costume? What trick do you think is Indiana Jones themed? If you give me a good one, I will film it. Back to Feather Thru coin. Back. I talk a lot. If you like magic reviews who talk a lot, make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you're following this channel. Hit the super thanks button. You guys are awesome. Let's start officially. Right now. What's the timestamp? What's the timestamp down there below? We're starting officially right now. Feather Thru coin. Let's say you pay your $70 to hocus-pocus.com. What will you get? You get this little plastic bag, right, that has the link to the video. And inside that, you're going to get the gimmick. And you're also going to get a little plastic bag that has 2 feathers in it. Colors may vary. Is it what I thought? It's absolutely what I thought, because I used to go into my local brick and mortar magic trick shop, and the guy behind the counter, Steve, he would often show cigarette through quarter. He would show cigarette through quarter to people who walked in all the time. And then the spectators would leave, customers would leave, and he'd reach over and he'd show me the quarter and show me what it looked like from the front and the back. And I just never liked it as a prop. Okay, I didn't. For one, I didn't smoke. I didn't smoke cigarettes, so it didn't make any sense, right? It didn't make any sense for me to do it. And we all saw David Blaine do this, right? David Blaine did this in one of his specials, and what he did was he did it in a natural way. So instead of just whipping out a cigarette, he borrowed a cigarette from somebody. He waited until he saw somebody with a cigarette, and then said, "Hey, can I borrow that?" And then he did the effect. That looked really great, but come on, cigarettes are kind of, I don't know. Are they going out of style? I don't know. You tell me. Tell me down below if you think cigarettes are going out of style. But I think this eliminates that. Plus, the hole for a cigarette to go through is so much larger, right? This, microscopic. I mean, go watch my performance video. Go watch my performance video. And even if I flash, right? Even if I flash and you're like, oh, I see it. That's fine. Just notice how small it is. Notice how small it is and how microscopic it is. It's completely almost invisible. I mean, you can go out and watch the trailer. Go watch Greg and Roy in the trailer. I mean, you can kind of see the mechanics a little bit, maybe kind of sort of in the video, but that camera is like zoomed in so tight. No spectator's ever going to be that close. So notice how well made this is. Is it well made? Yes, it is well made. From the front and the back. I would never, there were some cigarette through quarters you would never show the back to. Never, ever, ever, right? This, totally. It would almost pass inspection, almost. But if you could do a switch for a borrowed quarter, you got a miracle in your hands. All right, so what's the overall quality and production value of the video? It is 25 minutes. It is filmed a little bit more homemade style. You got Roy and Greg. They are talking to a stationary camera, and they're in the corner of what looks to be a library. As far as what they're going to teach you in that time, you'll get the trailer performance once again. You'll get an intro. They'll show you exactly how it works. And really, if you've ever done cigarette through quarter, you know how it works. He'll talk about how to perform it. They'll give you some blocking tips. And then that takes you to the first 7 minutes of the video. And after that, Roy is going to take it apart. He's going to break down the gimmick, and he's going to show you exactly how it works and how to fix it. Pocket space, it is a quarter, right? It is a quarter. And I carry a quarter as part of my everyday carry. I carry a quarter that I use for a witch hand effect. But man, it wouldn't take anything to carry an extra quarter, and it certainly doesn't take anything to carry a feather, right? I don't know how you could organically work the feather in. Maybe you could snatch it off of a feather boa of the lady walking by at the theater while you were there, but I don't know. But yeah, really small, really lightweight. You won't even notice they're there. Angles, we kind of already talked about angles. I said it was better than cigarette through quarter, and I mean it. I mean it. It is better than cigarette through quarter. It is, you can, and at the end, you can show both sides. You can show both sides, and like I said, if you can do a switch, like you say, can it be inspected? Start with it borrowed, right? Start with it borrowed, switch it out, give it back. I will say it, you know, with all the quarters that are in circulation nowadays, you got all those state quarters, so you have to kind of be wary. This is the quarter that has the eagle on the back, and so he starts off that way, say, like, make sure you borrow a quarter, and then ask them, make sure it's one with an eagle on the back. I don't know, that's neither here nor there. I mean, probably what would work better is if you just had a normal quarter, right? Have a normal quarter that has the eagle in the back. You find it yourself. You want to get really particular, find one that has the same date. I don't know. But, you know, how hard would that be? And then have that inspected, switch it out, do the trick, or just start with the gaff, switch it out, and hand it back to them, let them inspect it after it's over. All right, so how much practice does it take? Like I said, this is the same as cigarette through quarter. So if you've ever had experience with that, you'll get it. And I don't think it's that difficult. I don't think it's that difficult. All right, so how much setup and reset is there? None. It comes ready to go right out of the bag, and you'll get a lot of use out of it. I've used mine hundreds of times, and yeah, no setup, no reset. Positives, what are the positives? Have I already said this is better than cigarette through coin? I have. I think I've said it like 3 times. It's way more timely, right? Way more timely. It's way more relevant. It takes up absolutely 0 pocket space. And, you know, like I said, if you can throw in a switch at the end, you will destroy. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? I don't have any. I don't have any, especially if you know Roy Kueppers' work. If you know his work, and you know the quality of his effects, I think this is a winner. It is an absolute stunner. So if this is something you think, yeah, this is something I could do, especially if you're a coin magician, you know, you do your 3 fly routine, you do your matrix routine, but this adds even a whole nother element. This goes beyond sleight of hand, right? This goes beyond sleight of hand because now it's visual and impossible. You know, sometimes we'll watch somebody do sleight of hand, and in the back of their head, they're thinking, well, you're skilled, but I know it's sleight of hand. I know you're able to do that because of the hours you spent practicing. But with something like this, there's no hours of practice that can create this illusion, right? This is a mind. But don't just take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. I am not the only magic review channel out there. There are plenty of other strong, unbiased, great, fantastic, wonderful magic reviewers out there. Boys, girls, men, women, tall, short. Yeah, they're out there. Go watch them. There's also performance videos out there. Mike Hummer Magic did this as a performance. Go check out his performance as well. All right, that's everything I can say about Feather Through Coin. Greg Gleason, Roy Kueppers, you guys are awesome. Here's a list of all the super thanks button pushers this week. So far, one of them could be you. Thanks, guys. Hey, and I also want to thank hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And I want to thank Greg Gleason, and I want to thank Roy Kueppers. Thanks for watching, guys. Head on down to Hocus Pocus if you want to purchase this. I'll see you next time. Bye. But wait, are you not getting enough Magic Orthodoxy in your life, not getting enough of your very favorite magic reviews? Good news. You can join this channel. That's right. You can join Magic Orthodoxy for only $1.99 a month. $1.99 gives you access to 8 brand new videos every single month. 8 new videos that are unseen by the rest of the world. You will have exclusive access to them. Plus, if you join right now for $1.99, you'll get access to over 100 videos that are already in the membership section. That's right, 100 videos. What kind of content? Even more magic videos, top 10 lists, best of the year, head-to-head magic tricks, and my exclusive thoughts on performance and theory. 2 extra videos every single week, $1.99. Just scroll down to where it says Magic Orthodoxy. There's a button next to it that says join. Click the join button and it'll walk you through a series of menus that'll hook you up and get you access today.